the Paris Opera's best-kept secret, the place where its dancers gather to rehearse one last time before the curtain rises, on shows like La Source, a forgotten work that debuted in 1866. This legendary ballet is pure magic, a bold mix of natural exuberance and 19th century romanticism. The contemporary version is enhanced by flamboyant costumes designed by Christian Lacroix.
What interests me about this ballet is the idea of seeking the original costumes and reworking them slightly. I didn't want to exactly reproduce the costumes of that period, but just to convey a sense of that era.
As it turns out, the original La Source costumes have disappeared. Lacroix has reinvented them. The corps de ballet is wearing ready-to-wear, and as for the stars, the principal dancers, they're in haute couture. How do the dancers feel in these costumes?
We get into them, like getting into a role. But it's not easy to enter a role from one day to the next. We have to slip into it. As we say in our jargon, we have to break in our pointe shoes. The same applies to costumes. When they're new, they don't feel quite right. You have to sweat in them so they soften up and become a part of you.
It's a special atmosphere, exotic and colorful, full of folklore and fantasy, slightly crazy, inspired by Caucasian dance in the grand tradition of classical ballet. Christian Lacroix continues to draw inspiration from life and dancing bodies.
They are machines, muscle, elegance and strength. I find that very moving. I've always compared dancers to bullfighters. A mixture of effort and violence that doesn't show because their movements are amazingly graceful.
Lacroix is in the mood for haute couture craftsmanship, and the Paris Opera has what it takes to satisfy that need. Workshops, embroiderers, dye specialists, hat makers, jewelers. He has updated these time-honored techniques. The result? Fresh new designs.
The harder an era is to accept socially, politically, economically, the more likely it is to seek comfort in dreams. This happened during the occupation when French cinema was magnificent, although firmly anchored in The Devil's Envoys. It was against the rules to mention society and what was happening. We haven't reached that stage yet, but we do have a strong need for myths, dreams and legends.
La Source is the stuff of dreams, as fabulous as children's bedtime stories.